What's good, sis? It's been a minute for real. What you been up to? Why? I need to add you to my new page. I can't find your name that I had on my old page. Everything is good. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit with what's been on my mind this morning. Um, and I guess it might be a word. Okay, exactly, sis. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. But like I said, I ain't gonna keep nobody long. Whether people come on, they come on. They don't, they don't. But I know I just wanted to talk about this year, the 26th, right quick. Um, I know when I do it, my the year of the horse, the year of the 10 video, couple. The ultimate message was it is about self this year, all about you this year. And I don't know if a lot of people kind of took hint. Well, I don't think a lot of people took hint to what I was saying. But it's a lot deeper. Let me shut my window. It's a lot deeper than what I just said on that year of the red horse. I've been getting more into my gifts. Okay, got to, sis. You got to. It's all about studying of oneself, learning oneself. Especially when it's pertaining to your power. It's ultimately like your magic. Your emotions. So it's your gifts. So yeah, definitely tap into that. You learn a lot about yourself when you tap into that emotion. But yeah, like I said, this year of the 10, it's definitely all about you. And the more and more we stepping into this year, well, me, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for nobody else. But for me, personally, I've noticed that a lot of shit that I let slide last year, I'm not letting that shit slide this year. It's a lot of things that I would stay quiet to, when it comes to dealing with other people. Because I try to focus a lot on myself. And that is the ultimate goal this year when it comes to oneself. I'm not dealing with a lot of shit that I allowed myself to deal with last year. I'm not calling no motherfucking friends. I'm not calling no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will send out invites for people to come to the lives and stuff like that. I'm not doing that shit either. It's ultimately, if a person wants to be there, they will be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go around seeking to get an audience from anybody. So a lot of the shit that I did last year to keep people connected to me, or to, have like-minded people in my space, I'm not doing that shit this year. I don't know if y'all are on that energy this year, but this energy this year has made me tap into an energy where I just don't want to deal with really nobody. If I'm dealing with you, it's because it's on my own time. But I really don't care about nobody's feelings this year, but mine. You know, and the reason why I feel this way is because a lot of experiences in my journey already, I've cared too much about other people's feelings and what other people think. But when it came towards me, those people didn't have the same energy, and those people don't give a fuck about your feelings. So, this year of the one is really making me tap into an energy of, not gonna say not giving a fuck, because I was already tapping into that, but an energy of, I'm not sparing nobody. Okay? I'm not sparing nobody. I'm holding people accountable for their own shit. Even when it comes to your intuitions and your feelings and stuff, I've allowed to ignore certain feelings and intuitions when it pertains to, you could be close to people and you can feel when their fucking energy is off. You can feel when they're signaling fucked up energy towards you. You know what I'm saying? But we pretend, we pretend, or we, turn a cheek or don't say anything about it, even though you're feeling that energy. Okay. And we'll concoction, we'll make up this shit in our mind that, oh, it might be just my feelings or how I feel. But at the end of the day, it's about, hold up, y'all. At the end of the day, it's about not sparing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm feeling some fucked up energy, period, from anybody that I'm connected to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go off of that shit. I'm not going to ignore it anymore. I'm going to allow myself to, purposely, okay, express the way, I'm going to say this right. I'm going to allow myself to accept what the fuck I'm feeling. And I'm not going to try to ignore the fact that somebody else is feeling a certain way. When you got people involved with you, moderator, if you see these fuck niggas in my chat, please block them. Please block them. I don't have time for the fuck shit this year. But I just been, thinking about that this morning. I'm like, damn, because I'm a coddler. Like, I will cuddle people, I will nurture people, I will baby people, I will ignore things that people say, especially when it comes to friends and family. I try to, turn the cheek to a lot of shit, or, keep my mouth closed on a lot of shit. But this year right here along, I'm just not allowing myself to be in that energy. Right, he got to. And the way to become a mob, you have to show up, okay? Because I got mods right now that don't show up. And I understand that people work, so I'm not even mad at them. But there'll be times that people are not at work and people just don't show up. But I'm mad at people based off of the strength of connections. I'm not dealing with that shit this year either. I know people are probably like, where's this coming from? But I feel more peaceful when I don't have to be so attached to other people's emotions and other people's bullshit and other people's trauma. You know what I'm saying? Or just drama. I feel so much at peace where I don't have to attach myself to be a part of expectations. Okay? Like, I just yeah, I'm not dealing with a lot of shit in 2026 because my main goal is me. And if you're not loving me like I love me, which is my boundaries, respecting my boundaries, because I respect my boundaries, okay? The healing that I'm going through, that self-healing and self-soothing through me, to overstand that nature of motion that I'm in, or, just being open-minded, okay? If you cannot, okay? If you're not beneficial in that area to love me like I love me, because I'm going to love you like you love you. Okay? And sometimes I might even overlook the fact that how you love yourself because I'm loving you from a higher vibration, something that you might not even, can grasp or even understand, which can be too much for people sometimes, because you're loving them from an area where they've never felt that. Okay? So I'm not dealing with a lot of bullshit from people this year. I'm just not. My focus is not nobody else's journey. Your focus shouldn't be anybody else's journey. Your focus should be your journey. All right? I can't allow my feelings to feed off of the what ifs or the self contradictions or, the self illusions of thoughts, pertaining to other people. I can't do that anymore. If I got a sense that you even mad at me, you gonna know that I'm bothered, because I will not allow myself to be put in a space with you. I will not allow myself to answer anything okay? Like a phone call or anything, because I'm not dealing with this shit. I am solely going off of the energy of following thyself. And that means everything, okay? I'm going to have to trust my own spirit, okay? And when spirit is allowing me to see or feel other people's fucked up energy, I'm not fucking with you. That means I'm not kissing your ass, okay? If I'm kissing anybody else's ass, anybody's ass, it's gonna be my own ass, okay? I'm not even kissing my children's ass. I'm not kissing my husband's ass. I'm not kissing my parents' ass. I'm not kissing nobody's ass, okay? To be in a connection with anybody or have a relationship with anybody. I'm not doing that shit this year. And if you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm talking about your ass at this point. All right? People seem to get mad when shit is not in their favor. I'm not a part of your favor. I just realized I'd just be wasting a lot of energy on connections that are supposed to build. Okay? They're supposed to build you up. Right? But these connections are not building me up. They're not building me to a certain level. Okay? Just like I build, I'm a personal energy that helps build other people. That's vice versa. So if I feel like your energy is not building me up and it's always drama, it's always some bullshit, it's always some type of victimization mindset, it's always some type of negativity, I'm not fucking with it this year. I'm real heavy on what I say is what the fuck I say, and I'm going to stand on that. I'm real heavy this year on that. Okay? I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I just been thinking about that this morning because, you know, a lot of people have so many high expectations on you. Okay? So many people have high expectations on you that you didn't even ask to be, you know, to have put on you. Okay? The shit is draining. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with the fake friends this year. I don't give a fuck how deep our connection is. The moment I feel like your energy is going left and it's going left for no reason, because I didn't give you the reason to go left because you're dealing with your own emotions based off of how you feel about me, I'm cutting ties with motherfuckers. I'm not wasting my energy on trying to keep a connection with motherfuckers who seemingly have a problem with me because of how I feel and how I motion. I definitely don't have a feeling. I personally don't give a fuck how you move. Because I will hope you're doing whatever you need to do for you. That's just how I feel about it, you know, y'all. This year to 2026 is all about you. It's the one. And it's all about getting back to oneself. And me personally, if it's you getting back to your oneself, that means a lot of these attachments, a lot of these connections, you're going to have to see them for what they is. Fucking connections, attachments. They're nothing personal. Okay? We only attach to something when we're trying to move. You know what I'm saying? Even if we just move in a couple inches. You know? And then you're stuck in that attachment with connections, even if it just being a certain connection. You know? I just realized some people just really want to hold your hand through life, and I can't do that. I just can't do that. I just can't do it this year. It's not for me. It's not for me. I have so many great things that I am generating in my mind, you know, to flourish this year. And I'll be damned if I allow any fuck niggas or fuck people, just people that just overly emotionally uncontrolled. Okay, I just can't fuck with you. I definitely don't really want to be in a room or a space of people who cannot express their feelings also this year. If you cannot come to me and tell me how you feel about me personally, but you feel like you can go and talk to other motherfucking people about how you feel about me, because the moment I find out that you're expressing your feelings about me to other motherfucking people, it's going to be a green light in my book, okay, to be on your ass. All right? Because one thing about me, if I feel a certain way about anybody, I'm definitely going to address it. I feel like that's the best way to be, to always speak your mind, regardless of how it might make a person feel. At least you got it off, okay? And it's a way of saying things too. So if a person can't express, and that goes for my sisters, these females that I hang with, if y'all can't come to me about how y'all feel about me personally, if you can't tell me and say, oh, sis, you fucked up, or oh, sis, that's wrong, or oh, sis, I didn't like the way you did this or why you said that, then all I can say is fuck you. Because I'm not coddling anybody this year. I'm not coddling any fucking body. I'm not pulling nobody to be in a connection with me. I'm not holding on to no bitch ass people who are two-faced or talking behind my back and can't express to me personally. I know a lot of people ain't never had no friendships like that because they've been around people all their life where they had to talk behind each other's back. But see, I ain't never been cut like that. So I'm not dealing with people like that because I would never do that to myself, and I would never do that to anybody else. So, hey girl, loving the channel so far. You've got some really interesting takes. It's so inspiring to see a person with Down syndrome on live speaking her truth. God bless and good luck. First of all, vaccinator, you can kiss my motherfucking black ass. Ain't nobody over here got Down syndrome. You a bitch at this point. I hate when y'all fuck niggas come on people's chats and lives and talk shit. Bitch, ain't nothing Down syndrome. But you might have some Down syndrome ass babies, bitch. You keep fucking talking. See, y'all people this year gonna learn a lot about yourself. All that shit you talking about other people, I guaranteed your ass is gonna face that judgment this day. Bitch, you're not being supportive. Not when you think I got Down syndrome, bitch. Yes, block they slow asses, sis. One thing for sure, my snapback game is gonna always be on point. Also this year, be careful what you speaking. Okay? Be careful how ill you speak on people, because your black ass, whatever color ass, is gonna feel it this year. That's just like, what I'm getting into. Like, I'm just not dealing with the silly shit this year, y'all. I try to be positive all the time, which I am. I've always got a vibrant energy, and I'm gonna always speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always have some topics that we can all relate to. But one thing I'm not gonna deal with this year is people and their fucked up energy. Don't come over in my lane with the bullshit. Stay over there in your lane. Okay? Stay over there in your lane. But yeah, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Okay? But and with a name vaccinator, shit, you better hope you ain't been vaccinated with some shit. But I digress. You definitely in the wrong chat talking about your name vaccinator. But yeah, I'm just not dealing with, the people, a lot of shit with people nowadays. You know, that just really just came across me this morning in my spirit. And spirit, just like, you have to solely look out for you this year. Because them same people that you expected to look out for you, or you thought was gonna look out for you, those very same people are not looking out for you. Because the moment shit goes left, or the moment you disagree, or the moment you don't do what the fuck they expect you to do, the moment you're doing especially everything for you, those same people are gonna be the same people talking shit. If they ain't already talking shit. Okay? Peace, sis. How you doing? If they ain't already talking shit. Okay? Motherfuckers don't want to like your posts when they mad. They don't want to heart your shit when... I'm not dealing with the pettiness this year. Bitch, you can keep that shit. All of that shit. There's a genuine bone in my body. And a lot of people don't have that genuine bone. They only do shit that's beneficial. Okay? I realized this years ago that there's only people connected to me because of certain statuses that I have ranked in my own journey. Let's be real. Okay, sis, I gotta go back to work tonight. But there's only people in my corner because of what I've ranked in my own journey. These people don't really give a fuck about, you know, they really don't care. They only beneficial to your journey. The ones who are meant to be there are the ones who showing up at the least expected moments of your life. They don't have to show up when there's always some shit going on. They don't have to show up when there's drama in your life. They don't have to show up because they know that you got something that they can get something out of you. These people genuinely will show up when you ain't got shit. Okay? At your weakest moments. All right? You would never feel like you being pulled from these people. All right? So you're gonna be able to detect the truth, the difference. You know, I'm not dealing with people only because it's beneficial to your growth, because it ain't beneficial to mine. Okay? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. That's why I don't be giving a fuck when people don't. Like, it's a lot of things that have switched in a lot of my relationships. Okay? And I'm not gonna say no names and nothing like that because it's nobody's business, but a lot of my relationships have changed dynamically because I'm changing and I'm not allowing myself to deal with certain shit from people anymore. All right? All right? I'm not doing it. Y'all know I used to have shit going on all the time at my house. I stopped doing that shit because I realized that these people were only around me for entertainment and what I can do. And it's not everybody that came to my events. It's only certain ones, okay? That spoiled that shit for everybody the fuck else. The expectations, okay? Had them fucked up, had them spoiled. So I had to pull back on some shit. All right? I had to pull back on some shit. And plus I had to do, it was growth on my end. Okay? It was growth on my end because I don't have to cater to everybody. I don't have to coddle everybody. I don't have to nurture everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do shit for people to like me. That's the bottom line. To keep fucking friends or family. Okay, sis. Ever since that video, shit has been like, it's been a 360 and change. Like, I actually became very mute. Very mute to a lot of shit. And when I mean mute to a lot of shit, meaning I said what I said and I'm standing on it. I'm not going back on my word. Okay? I'm not expressing what I just said again. Okay? I'm not going to say that shit 3, 4, 5 times just to get people to hear me. If you didn't hear me the first time, it wasn't meant for you to hear. It's just meant for you to see what the fuck I'm going to do next. And that can be completely me moving the fuck on without you. All right? Just like with these messages. It's not for everybody. These lives not for everybody. It's meant for those who are supposed to hear it at that time. Okay? We're talking about frequency here. Vibrations, like-minded in certain topics. Not everybody is going to be on my live all the time. I don't give a fuck about that. But what I do know is I'm not stressing myself about it. Okay? Because a lot of them are my close friends. And I could be emotional, uncontrolled, emotional person about my feelings about it, but I'm not. Because, like I tell y'all, people are subjectively to change whenever they want to. All right? That's why I don't care to be completely loyal to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm subject to change. What I was a loyal to before, I might change and I'm unloyal to that shit. All right? Like I used to be loyal to the streets. I'm not loyal to that shit no more. So you would never catch me out there doing street shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You will not catch me in certain settings in the streets no more. You feel me? Because I'm liable to change too. So I can only hold me responsible for my own emotions, as y'all can only hold yourself responsible. I can only be loyal to me, okay? Now I respect people, all right? And that's what you give me, I'm gonna respect that, you know? And we can, it's almost as a duality. What you give me, I give you. What you don't give me, I don't have to give you. I'm not doing that because a lot of times I was giving people shit that wasn't giving me the same energy back. Not doing that 2026. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that. Y'all ain't finna stress me with the bullshit. Yes, I have a big heart. I do. I have a big heart. And I would give my last. I would definitely give my last to people. Even if it's just, a person need to talk, or vent. But there's not that many people I can call to vent to. There's only maybe a couple. Okay? Right. I'm not dealing with that shit this year. Right, sis. It really do be our fault. Because we want to give, okay, everything. You know what I'm saying? Because we are people in an energy of bliss. We're in an energy of joyfulness, happiness, catering, nurturing. We're in that deep divinity within ourselves. We be wanting to give people everything. Sometimes all at one time. When they don't even fucking deserve it. Because and then they won't even give you the same energy back. Like, I want to be surrounded around females. Like I said, if I can express to you how I fucking feel about you, and it ain't got to be no negative shit. It's just, calling a spade, or, since I see you doing this, you might need to, change that up. Or it don't matter if it's a family member, period. If I can't be a person to correct you, because I would love for you to correct me. I don't like to be falling in the same mud hole. If you can correct me, correct me. Let me see what I'm doing wrong. But if you cannot do that shit for me, I can't fuck with you. So a lot of people that I've been fucking with this year, I promise you, y'all will not. Well, last year, I promise you, y'all won't see these people this year. Because they are pretty much, I'm pretty sure the shoe is fitting their ass right now. Peace, fam. Like I just that one energy is about to rub a lot of people the wrong way. Yeah, that one energy gonna definitely rub a lot of people the wrong fucking way. All right? They gonna say you acting funny. Acting funny, I can't be then. You know? Because if you can't deal with the energy of what I'm trying to navigate out of my journey or out of my space, then you're part of that motherfucking energy. I got to navigate out of there. Like, it's just that simple. Well, I'll be damn. I just said this to myself. We too old to be getting to light and our about us to deal. Right. Like, we too wise, sis, for all of that. You know? And I'm not finna dummy myself down for nobody's energy. I mean, it is what it is. Like, yeah. We're not doing that 2026. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. Okay? It's all about the abundance of my self-love, abundance of oneself, abundance of my health, okay? Abundance of my currency and my motion and everything that I'm doing for me this year. I hit our way out this motherfucker. I'm not giving a fuck about that shit no more. It do. I had a friend girl tell me I've been acting like a certain way lately. Hell no, I just been doing me. Exactly. And those be the motherfucking ones you got to let loose. Just be honest. Because if they can see you shifting in an energy that is greater for you, and they say that you're acting a certain way or being funny, those are the motherfuckers you need to let go. Yeah, I've been feeling it all week. Bitches been talking shit all week. But I guaranteed you, those same people will not come to me and say it, though. Because they're working off their own emotions. Ain't got shit to do with me. Ain't got shit to do with me. And that's what I'm talking about. What I was just talking about earlier. When your intuition, your signs is going, them signals is going off. Like that ear itching, you know, in the left ear, or your gut feeling, you know what I'm saying? Or you sense that somebody on some bullshit and they close to you in proximity, in your space. They're very close to you. They have a deep connection with you. Like I've been telling people for years, even people I've been connected to over the years, I can feel when your energy fucked up. Which is part of the reason why I be to myself a lot. Because I can feel that shit from certain people. I can feel when your energy fucked up. No matter how you try to band-aid it, try to create an illusion like ain't nothing happened. Hey, girl. No, bitch, you been acting funny towards me for no reason because your energy being off and spirit has already shown me, okay, and alerted me that your ass been feeling some type of way about me already, bitch. Okay? I'm not going to allow myself to turn the cheek anymore. Okay, I felt what it was supposed to be felt. I heard what I supposed to hear. Okay, I seen what I supposed to see. Spirit is showing me. Yourself is gonna show you everything this year. If it ain't already been showing you, stop second guessing these motherfuckers because you connected to them. You feeling what you feeling is right. Like I've been feeling this week, it's some close motherfuckers with me that's been connected to me. That's on some bullshit. Yeah, shawty, your energy's been off. And then when I address certain situations like this, it's, oh no, I don't know what you feeling. That wasn't me. Yeah, bitch, it was you. Okay, I'm not going against the grain of myself no more this year to keep a connection with motherfuckers that's only beneficial or was beneficial. Yeah, left ear been itching like a motherfucker all week. People that know me know, you know, especially you too, fam. Right, they be trying to play you like you crazy. You are getting all the divine signals that it's a fucking negative entity around you. Now, sometimes it could be yourself. But if you know that you ain't been worried, you ain't been stressing, you unbothered, trust and believe it ain't you, it's somebody else in your fucking space. Don't second guess it. Don't second guess it. Yourself is alerting you when somebody ain't right in your spirit because y'all got a connection. It's letting you know when the connection is weak. All right? When the connection is tainted or contaminated, it's letting you know that a part of your connections with somebody else in your space, okay? All right? It's causing some type of confusion, okay? Not in your energy, but theirs. And they trying to project that shit onto you and make you think it's you, and it's not you. Stop taking up for these people just because you got a deep connection with them or you got some type of history with these people. I don't give a fuck if I called you sis today and I called your motherfucking kids, my nieces and nephew. The moment the connection goes low, that's the time I gotta detach, baby. Don't take it personal. Because I'm not playing those, I'm not playing dumb games to get dumb prizes anymore with people. Because I got a history with you. Not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. I done lost my damn lighter, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trust your gut. Trust your intuition this year. You know what I'm saying? Trust it. Especially when your mind is in clarity or in clear, when you're already you're in control of your emotions, all right? Especially when you're in control of your emotions. Especially when you are doing the self-work. Especially when you can overstand, okay? And you're open-minded for growth. Pay attention to your intuition, which is these signs that spirit, yourself, your breath, your energy is showing you, okay? Because I'm pretty sure when you feel like some energy is off around you, you vividly gonna have a thought of who the fuck it can be. Yeah, you instantly gonna have a thought who it is. Right. Put me in places with real authentic people. Okay? With real hearts. Okay? Not black hearts. Emotionally intelligent people. Right. I've been saying that too a lot. I don't want to be in spaces with people who are not, emotionally intelligent. I can't deal with that shit no more. I can't deal with that no more. I can't, y'all. That shit is draining. It's very draining. It's very draining. Like I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that, y'all. I definitely can't. That's why I say they play crazy, but spirit already gave us a heads up. Yeah, your spirit is giving you a heads up or who's not for you. Even if when it comes to these fuck niggas. Okay? Spirit gonna let you know that nigga ain't fucking right. Okay? Spirit is going to alert you, okay, of red flags. All right? Y'all remember the red flag trend? Yeah, your spirit is going to give you red flags with anybody that you connect to. And see, a lot of us choose not to see that shit. A lot of people dealing with red flags right now, and they're still trying to make them red flags right. You ain't gonna be able to turn a red flag white, baby. Okay? It's a red flag for a reason. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I do know for me, though. It's not my choice. It's not my responsibility to give a fuck about how nobody else is feeling because I can't. All I can do is relate. And I can definitely give any type of, information that I've experienced with anything. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Not my problem. What it say? It's not my problem. That's just not my problem. It ain't my problem this year. You can call me cold-hearted. I don't give a damn. It's not my problem. Okay? Man, I love my fam, but I need my own space. I'm dealing with people when I feel like it. Oh, girl, that's a whole word. That's a whole word. I was just telling people something. I was just telling my homegirl this shit last night. That we tend to invite people, or people tend to invite you to only fill up spaces. They don't genuinely give a fuck. I'm not gonna be a part of nobody trying to fill a space or a void to make something look good in their journey or their story. No, leave me out. I don't want to be a part of the play. I'm not an extra for nobody's fucking story. I was just telling my sister that last night. People would invite you only to fill spaces in their rooms. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be an extra to your story. Cause I don't need no extras. Okay? I'm not mad. It's passion, baby. It's passion. I'm not mad. It's just passion. But yeah. Okay, exactly. Invite to fill up spaces. Okay? Like, I've been there, done that. I was doing that a lot with my first child. I was just inviting people because they family and we want to fill up the space and we want to show them what we can do. Nah, I'm not doing that no more. I don't do that no more. I don't give a fuck if you show up if you don't. I'm a party by my fucking self. Okay? I am a movie by my own self. Okay? I am the star, the extras, and all, baby. I don't need nobody else. I play many parts in my journey. Okay? I got some main characters that's in my journey right now. Okay? But I don't need no extra shit. Okay? Definitely. This is a year. Don't invite me to fill up your own spaces. Thank you, sis. Y'all hit that right on the nail. Don't do that. We're not doing that this year. Yes, we are our own vibrations. Okay. We beat to the, we beat the drum to our we beat the drum to our own beat. My bad. That's how you say it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that this year. I thought I was doing a lot of shit for me this year that I'm probably gonna do a lot of things by myself this year. Cause I'm not waiting on nobody this year. I be waiting to do things with people. You know what I'm saying? And because I be wanting a lot of people to be involved and or have an experience or I'm not waiting on nobody this year. Okay? I don't need nobody to go out and have a good time this year either. I'm gonna have a great time for me. Okay? Now, if you want to place yourself there, place yourself there. But I'm not placing you there. Okay? Okay, that shit is dead. That shit is dead. Okay? Nah, I'm doing a lot of shit for me this year. I'm going out. I'm going to bars. I'm going out of whatever town or whatever. I'm doing a lot of shit for me this year. You're going to see a lot of me time by myself this year because I'm not waiting on no motherfucking body to get up to where I'm at. Okay? I'm not waiting on people to get their mind, to get their shit together. Mm-mm. No. That's not my journey. That's yours. I'm not doing it this year. You know, I'm not. You know? Not worrying about nobody else this year, for real, for real. The only people that I need to worry about is my space, my household. That comes to my children. Them really the only ones. Okay? Because they're not in the mindset of where as an adult. Okay? They're still children. They're smart. They're powerful. Okay? And they're still learning experiences with wisdom and all of that. Those are the only two. Okay? But when it comes to grown-ass people or older children, okay, just we're grown-ass people, I'm not wasting my energy on that shit no more. There's a lot of things that I do so I don't have to depend on people for shit. You better ask somebody that know me. I do a lot of shit where I don't have to depend on no fucking body. Because I feel bad when I got to depend on somebody. Y'all don't feel, these people don't, I don't know if them people, y'all don't feel bad when you got to depend on people so much. Like, I'm the type of person, I try to get it. You know what I'm saying? Unless I definitely have to take away the pride and I have to, I have to bend and fold. All right. And then I have to extend, all right, out the possibility of I might need something or I might need help. But other than that, I've always been a person to get it my fucking self. I never depended on shit. Ever since I was a fucking kid. I knew that my mama was struggling with 4 kids. All right. At the age of 11 to 12, I got my own fucking job and I started doing for me. So my mama wouldn't have to struggle to take care of 4 kids. I've always been that energy. You ain't got to struggle to help me. All right? I'ma go get it out the mud. So I've always been self-dependent, independently. Okay? I've never depended on nobody the fuck else. So I'm not dealing with a lot of that energy either this year. I'm cutting ties with people that solely feel like they got to depend on everybody the fuck else. Keep that shit moving. Because I'm not. You know? I try to do a lot of shit. Like, even with my kids. I work around my children. My husband do the same. With working around me and the kids, I work around him and the kids. So everything can meet in the middle. That way we don't need no motherfucking body. We don't need nobody. I don't need nobody to watch my kids. I don't need nobody to pick up my kids. I don't need shit. When it comes to my children. Or when it comes to me. I've always been the person to to take care of me. So I'm not dealing with a lot of shit, like a lot of shit. I'm not saying that people doing that now in my circle, but I'm just not dealing with shit like that this year. Like a lot of the coddling and a lot of the nurturing and loving on people the way I do so hardly, I'm not doing that because I tend to spoil people with that energy. And then that becomes an expectation of what they want out of me every fucking time. Not doing it. What, baby?
Can I go to the store? Please?
Yeah, when your daddy wake up.
Yeah. I can buy some Takis.
Okay, well, put your seatbelt on.
I had a good day.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you had a great day.
That was so cool.
Okay. The kids don't got in the car, y'all. But yeah, I just not doing a lot of that. What, baby?
I got a friend named Yoey. Her was so nice to me.
It's your new girl?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you told us about her.
No, she knew. But yeah, I'm just not, this year is supposed to be all about y'all. It's not supposed to be about nobody else. Don't feel bad for how you moving, okay? Because you are completely moving off of these people. Just like, I just didn't see them. Don't feel bad the way you're moving, because you're moving the way you need to for self. Don't feel bad, because people will try to make you feel bad, and in ways of, oh, you acting funny, you acting different and doing all of this shit, or you're not answering the phone, or why I ain't heard from you. Because, bitch, I'm growing.
Jay, put the window
I'm
up.
growing. I'm healing.
Jay, put the window up.
I'm gaining peace and understanding.
Jay,
Everything internally dealing with me.
It's cold out there, Jen.
I just had to tell a friend a couple of weeks ago. We was on the phone for hours the whole day. Jason, I'm on live. Hold on. The whole day. And towards the end of the conversation, I'm like, don't expect me to be calling you. Because I'm not. I'm not going to call you every day. I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to call you every day. I'm not going to text you every day. I'm not one of those friends. I got a lot going on dealing with myself already. And I got kids, and I got small children. They're not older kids. Most of the people that I hang around, their children are older, okay? So I have young children. And the ones who got young kids, I don't talk to them either. Shit, we barely even talk. I have a lot going on that's in my journey, okay? I got my own story that I am navigating through. Okay, so you won't talk to me every day. You'll probably hear from me every blue moon. My friends will tell you right now, my sister's on here. I will reach out when I feel the need to. I will reach out and be like, yo, Spirit and myself, I've been thinking about you today. I just want to check in on you because I ain't heard from you. Or, I just wanted to make sure everything is good and copacetic. Because that's the type of female I am. I used to be that type of motherfucker that was all up under my friend's ass. I'm not that type. And what I realize is there's too much drama going on when you up under people's ass all the time. There's too much drama going on when you talking with people every fucking day. It's too much. And then you be in the middle of shit all of a sudden. No. I'm gonna be M.I. the fuck A. I'm that friend. But I'm definitely the same person you can call when you need, okay? When you need to express anything, I'm always there. Doors always open. But you would never see me calling you every day. I'm that person. A lot of people can't deal with it because they used to having bitches or people just calling them every day and they gossiping. I'm not that friend of gossip either. I don't gossip. You're going to have to call your other friends for that. I'm not going to gossip. Okay? Now, we joking and we cracking jokes. I crack jokes. Or we expressing. Then, yeah, that's cool. But I'm not a person to sit back and talk about nobody. What I talk about with you, I talk about with you. I don't go behind other people and tell people, oh, this is what's going on with such and such. Or, yes, that's going through that too. I'm not that type of bitch. Never have been. Sadly, that I have people in my fucking space that do. They do. They will tell my business or somewhat of my business. Don't use me to relate to nobody else's shit. Shit, because it's a whole narrative of shit that I can use to relate a motherfucker. But I don't, because it ain't my story. I don't gossip. You know what I'm saying? Be knowing people's shit and I ain't got shit to do with it. Ain't got nothing to do with them people. Definitely be careful who you tell your shit to 2026. Because it will be used against you this year. This is the year of the self, remember. So be careful who you tell your shit to. Because if it's somebody, okay, that talk, because yourself is going to always show you the people that is not genuine around you. It's going to always show you the people that's talking. Because if that person can talk to you about anybody else's shit, they can talk to you. They can talk to them same people about your shit. So you really can't be mad at nobody but your goddamn self, because you don't told your shit to a motherfucker who gonna express your shit to other people. Okay? So be careful who you tell your shit to 2026. And this is the real live of 2026, because we need to talk like this. Be careful of these people. Be careful of yourself and what you endeavor into other people, because it goes back to you and what you allow and what you pertain when it comes to other people. So be careful. You will never find too many people that know my business. I don't rock like that. I don't give a damn how close we is. No. I don't give a damn how close we is. And that reason I have to be that way, because I've learned that story over and over and over again. No, I'm not going to this store. I'm going to go to the other one. I've learned this story over and over and over again. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I've allowed myself to express openly, in which I still can, because whatever I say to people, you can never use against me. Okay? You can never use it against me. Whatever I tell you, you can never use against me. Because trust me, I can tell my own story. I've already told my own story. So it's nothing that you can use against me. Period, point blank. Okay? So be careful who you tell your shit to. Because self is definitely going to show you a thing or two this year, especially. Alright? Right. You got to stay low key, sis. You know what I mean? Talk to your damn self this year. It's all about self. Talk to yourself. Go and sit in front of the mirror. Talk to yourself. Sit in a quiet space. Talk to your damn self. Alright? Express how you feel to your damn self. Even if you got to record it and play that shit back. Okay? Express to yourself this year. Stop expressing to everybody else, because everybody else is using what you give them as ammo to use against you. And you cannot be mad, because it's your own self that's giving them the energy and the pressure to use against your goddamn self. So be careful. Okay? I've learned that shit a long time ago. Stop telling my fucking business to everybody. Okay? And even when it's the little even if it's the little smallest shit you can tell people, if that person still goes back and relate your shit to other people, that is the person you need to stop telling your shit to. Because that person is talking more than what the fuck they putting on in front of you. Trust me, I don't peep out the whole motherfucking scene in my circle. And you have to. Shit, it ain't even a circle. In my space. In my space. I peeped out the whole fucking scene in my space. So I know. I know who to keep it honest with. I know who I can genuinely talk to, and I know my shit, I don't give a fuck how small it is, will get to people or not. Okay? I know. You know? I know who to talk to. I know who to kick the shit with. Alright? Right. And when we do that, I'm in the back of my mind, we want them to kiss our ass. Yeah, we be wanting them to. And tell us what we want to hear. Right. I'm not fucking with people who want to hear all good shit. You right. I'm definitely not with that shit this year. You know, and I definitely don't want nobody to tell me that. But in the back of my mind, we be wanting people to tell us what we thinking. But sometimes you need to be told what you're not thinking, because that's something that you're not looking at. You know, from another view of things.
She's talking also, Jen. It's cold outside.
It is cold. You know? Yep, sometimes we need to just shut the fuck up, because people really don't. A lot of people really just don't give a fuck. Really don't. I ain't nobody in my space, literally. Ain't nobody in my space but my children, grandchildren. I need another space of my own. Okay, it's all right with the kids, you know. But sometimes you definitely need another altered space from the kids sometimes, and just have that space to yourself, your own self. And that's what I'm building this year with me. You know, I'm gonna have a space where it's just me, you know. Like I could go in my room and I could be in the space and the comfort of my own home, but with the children, you know, they gonna always come in and be like, "Mom, I need this, I need that. Mom, what you doing?" You know, just showing their face every now, every then. Okay, just pop it out. You know, and it's not their fault. They're children. They're gonna always want something, or they're gonna pop in. It's just children. They feed energy. They read energy very well. So I'm gonna have to take my safe self out of those spaces as well sometimes, just so I can be completely in tune with me in a space of my own. And even if that's just me sitting in a motherfucking car by myself, or me, huh?
She's just getting one thing probably.
Oh,
What can I get some?
you know, so just got to be careful with stuff like that. Why you want to go with me?
Can you give me a drink?
No, I don't want to share my brother.
What?
I'm trying to share with my brother.
They don't. It's all about you this year. People really don't give a damn. People will get mad at you for the stupidest shit, and you be wondering, stressing, wondering why the hell people acting the way they act, or why people are mad. Hey, it's the year of not giving a fuck completely, because it's definitely about self, you know. And we can't, you can allow yourself to keep getting entangled into that type of motion and that energy. What do you want?
I get it.
Girl, I'm trying to figure out if my card is unlocked and if I can do it while I'm on this live. Like I'm stepping out a lot this year, y'all. My bad if y'all can't hear me. I'm stepping out a lot this year, beyond my comfort zone. I did yet last year, and that was very beautiful. I enjoyed myself. But this year, I'm definitely solely just moving for me. I'm not waiting for a motherfucking girls trip. I'm not waiting for a girls event. I'm not waiting for a girls meetup. I mean, that's cool and dandy to do those things, but when it personally becomes dealing with me, I'm just going to just move accordingly to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not moving accordingly as a group with nobody.
Stop, Jen.
All right? Because people are going to move without you. And we be the ones with the big heart, like, damn. But I'm the person that's always trying to put people together, always trying to do stuff with everybody, invite everybody. It's okay. Okay? I'm not saying give those people the same energy, but you're going to have to give that energy back in a way where you're not bothered. You know what I'm saying? You're not bothered. I told my sisters a couple of days ago, too. One of my sisters, like, I really don't give a fuck how people act anymore. I go off of what people show me, and I move accordingly. You know? I'm not taking it personal. I'm not holding it against you. I'm just going to know that that's just you, and that's just how you operate. And that gives me the energy and the power on how to move around you or navigate in that relationship or connection with you. Okay? My mom, please. It's definitely about self. The reason I say for myself, I have 4 daughters, 4 granddaughters, and a son. I make the 10 holiness of self as I look at it. Okay? The top of the head. Okay? The head. You are the head. Yeah, we gonna be the head, and we're not gonna let nobody cut our heads off this year. Okay? I think I need my card. We gonna be the heads, we not gonna let nobody cut our heads off this year. We the head of our own fucking journey. Stop letting people cut your head off. Okay? To fit into they messy ass space. They messy ass spaces, okay? Unorthodox ass spaces. Unhealed ass spaces. Dramatic ass spaces. Like, we gotta stop letting our heads get chopped off of these type of spaces. Okay? Definitely. Okay? Be the head of your own space. Don't allow nobody else to cut your goddamn head off. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if this going. Oh, my bad, y'all. I had to connect my card. I don't know why it went out like that. I thought maybe it would have minimized the damn live, but okay. It it's cold out here. I mean, the sun is out, but it's the wind out here. It's the wind out here. What you want?
A drink.
I don't know why my phone went off. That was crazy.
Mama, can I go with you?
But it is kind of chilly out here. Jen, come on, put your coat on.
I got my coat on.
It is a little chilly, but the sun is out though. But it's not that cold for what the hell I got on. I'm extra hot in this mother freaker. It's extra cold in here. Extra hot in this outfit I got on. I didn't even need this on. But yeah, y'all, I just really wanted to, dive into that space with y'all and, reiterate, it's all about self this year. Okay? Not worried about nobody else and they madness. Okay? Wait a minute, Poo-Put. You got to do solely everything that's for you. And you can't really give a fuck about nobody else's feelings like that. I mean, it's all right. It's about how you do things and how you say things. But when it personally comes to dealing with yourself, you can't allow yourself to be bothered by anybody else's spaces. Excuse me. You all right? You can allow yourself to be bothered. Because people will use you, manipulate you, okay? Just for you to coddle them, nurture them, hold their hand. Girl, we're not getting this.
Wow.
Because that bag is $6 and I'm not buying it.
They only cost 6.
You can't eat no Takis. You ain't got your tooth in the front.
I don't want
It's going to hurt.
not.
Okay, well, we'll get there. That's hot. Girl, y'all, these kids in these dang on Takis. You want the ranch?
No.
You want the nacho? They're spicy. All these are spicy, then.
I feel spicy.
Okay, well, get what you're going to get. Get the small bag, not no big one. I said a small one. It's one of these. Well, you don't want nothing. Put it back. Put it back. Okay, I promise you I'm not buying it. But yeah, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. I just wanted to, like I said, dive in with y'all. And if the shoe fits, it fits, baby. If you feel like I was talking about you, I probably was. In your perspective. But I'm just expressing just what it is when it comes to me and myself. So don't allow nobody to take you out of your space, off your square, or distract you. What, baby? You're going to either get that or that, you know? But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I done got a little distracted myself in the store. And I will talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all soon. It's been a minute. I've been working.
Told you.
I've been working a little bit,
Hey, baby girl.
a lot lately. Can I get a pack of Newport 100s in a soft pack? And can I get 2 grape games? Yeah, I've been working a lot. So it's been kind of, I ain't been able to go live like I wanted to. Been wanting to, but oh, my bad. The hardcore. You need to get on soon. Chop it up. Okay, I do. I'll be back this weekend. I'm off this weekend, so I'll be back this weekend for sure. And we can chop up some stuff, y'all. But until then, y'all, continue on the self journey. Stay focused on you, and
I'm listening too.
oh yeah, okay. Continue to focus on you. Okay, don't let nobody else disturb you or take you off your course of what you're supposed to be doing in life. All right. At the end of the day, it's all about you. And with that being said, love, peace, and oneness, I will talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.
Girl, what you doing? Giving out motivational